Hey everybody, I'm trying to not cut my head off, but I'm going to just raise this ever so loving just a little bit. Okay, that's good. I'm in the frame. Okay. Happy again Thursday. I'm continuing. I went to the mall, but just for a little bit. I didn't, my back is starting to go, and I was walking, and I know I was doing some things here yesterday at home, sometimes lifting and everything, which kind of gets my back to be a little bit not feeling so good. So I walked, but then it was affecting my walking. So I just wound up coming home. I did. But I did stop off at Box Lunch. Now, Box Lunch, I didn't notice that they had this, but I had to purchase it anyway. Like I need another one. But it's a cute cup. So I present to you Cinderella's carriage mug. And I think it's cute. I had to really look at them. And when I buy a mug, I look over the whole thing. I make sure nothing's cracked or nothing is, I want to just say everything is in, order and looking nice. That's one of the things I noticed, like the paint job or how it was made. And I do notice, where is it? Just a little bit. I mean, you just really can hardly see any, but you see like a little bit of bumps, and that happens to be in the material of the cup. The bottom here is nice. Also, when you read these, I have water in it because I washed it with hot soapy water already. So I'm good to go. I will be having a cup of tea tonight with this. But always make sure that you read the bottoms of the cups, because it does tell you do not use in a microwave or dishwasher. Okay. And then they put it in another language, and it's just hand dry only. Okay. Whenever you buy a mug, do it with hot soapy water. I do it with a light sponge. I go all in it because everybody's touching it at the store, so you don't know what it's about. But I have to watch under here because this happens to be from the ceramic. Because when you put it on the counter, of course it's going to do that. So. But other than that, it's a nice mug. Okay, got this at Box Lunch for $19.90. I'm just going to round this off to $20. And that's the way it is. I think it's cute. For me, it's kind of like to celebrate for a popcorn bucket that I probably won't get by September, which is the 100th anniversary popcorn bucket. I do, in fact, have the original one, which is the blue one. The only difference with this one is that the colors, and the new one is the colors with the silver and the, I don't know, they say blue. I say purple. It's silver and purple. That's what I like to call it. And she is on the picture of on the carriage is the picture of her in her wedding attire. So I just have the regular popcorn bucket, and she's just in her gown attire. It's the same popcorn bucket. It's the same popcorn bucket. Funny story about that one. I got that, God, way over 6 years ago. Way over 6 years ago. Yeah, because my in-laws were down there with us. And I was so much after this popcorn bucket, and they sold out immediately when it first came on. And by the time I got down there in September, it really wasn't even happening. But I went on some Facebook pages, and I says, oh, I'm down here, blah, blah, blah. I said, I really wish I can get the popcorn bucket. Somebody wrote me in private message, and they says, what resort are you at? I said, I'm at Pop Century. She says, my name is so-and-so and so-and-so. She says, I will get back to you. How many popcorn buckets are you looking for? One. I says, just one. She says, okay, give me 10 minutes and I will get back to you. Came back to me. We started talking a little bit. She says, I am in the area. She says, but I can't make it right now. She says, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to send my husband. She described the car that's coming, and I was getting a little worried. I was like, this is like getting a little worrisome. And she says, I'm going to describe the car. My husband and my 2 children are going to be in the back seat. She says they're going to have the popcorn bucket. We agreed on a price of $20. So I paid $20 for that popcorn bucket. And I waited. She gave me the time. She said, I says, okay, 3 o'clock is good. I'll be home. I'll be here. I went downstairs near the lobby. I went outside where the front cars go to drop you off so that you go into the resort, which is the main entrance. And here he comes, about 3:05, and here he comes, and the little girl's like the back window rolls down, and she hands over the popcorn, but she said, "He goes, oh, thank you so much." So I gave her husband the money, and I was telling him, I said, "This is insane." I said, "What the things that you have to do in order to purchase something?" He started laughing. He said, "Yeah, no problem." I said, "Well, please thank your wife so very much for me." I said, "This is wonderful." And I said, as you're leaving, I'll tell her that you left, and the deal was made. So I paid $20 for that popcorn bucket. Yeah, that's how I got the popcorn bucket the first time around. So I'm glad to have it anyway. But like, somebody else was also saying the same thing. Like, instead of revamping the same old popcorn buckets, like stop changing the colors on them. I mean, it's the exact same popcorn bucket. I mean, but yeah. So I don't know how much this one's going for. I thought it was going for 30, the new one. So I mean, they had a few more. They had mine, then they had the second edition, which was the exact same. Then they had the third edition. I think this one's the third edition now, the new one, the 100-year one. It's all good. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. That's just a chance I'm going to take, But there was that year in 2018 and 2019, I went berserk. I was hitting every popcorn bucket. I mean, I came home with about 6 popcorn buckets. And I had luggage, a piece of luggage, just for that reason. So that was pretty cool. It was great. Great little stories. But yeah, I figured, you know what? To honor it, I'm just going to wind up with this cup for $20. And it's cute. I will be having my tea tonight. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I'm also, I like other cups which I have too many cups now. I have too many mugs, but it is what it is. Say it's a collection, I guess, But I'm trying to locate, and I've seen them on Amazon. Now, Amazon or Disney has their own store on Amazon. So you type in Disney 100th anniversary on Amazon, and Disney stuff will come up. They have their own little store. I was looking at the Corkcicle cups. Now, what happened to Disney with the other cup? And I God forgive me, I can't remember the freaking name of it. It wasn't Corkcicle. I cannot remember the. You know what? I'm going to do this. I am going to do this. Sorry that I have to take you with me, but I am frustrated. Sometimes when I get in front of the camera, I just can't remember words. But I'm going to, because I need to look up what cup this is. Now, it's not here. Is it here? Yes. One of the cups would be here. And I'll be a son of a gun. It's not. Oh, Tervis. Thank you, Tervis. What happened to Disney with Tervis? What did they do? Drop the account or something? Because I don't see Tervis anymore in Disney. Not even in Disney World. By the way, I bought this in Barnes & Noble a few years back. It is a Tervis mug. It is beautiful. So I want to know if anybody out there has a Corkcicle cup. I want to know, because these things come in different sizes. They come in a cup. They come in a mug. I like the travel mugs. So I will be checking them out. And I do see them during the 100th years of Disney on the Amazon page. So that's what I wanted to see. Does anybody own any of those cups, the Corkcicle cups? Am I even saying that right? I don't even know. I like the Cinderella one. But she also comes in a few styles. And I think that's pretty, and I think that's pretty good for her, coming in a few styles. I do. I like that with the castle. It's got the shoe, and it's a beautiful color, the color blue. So I'm interested in that. I think that was like $33. Is Tervis more money than that? I only remember paying maybe $29 for Tervis. So anyhow, and that's really it. Just maybe I'll go back tomorrow. I went into Primark. Primark doesn't have anything, at the moment, but have no fear. I'm sure they'll come up with something. They're probably waiting for more deliveries. So also that I was speaking to the lady that is going to be working at the Jersey Garden Mall, Jersey Mills, I can't even say this, the Mills Jersey Garden Mall. There is a date of July 6th of the opening of the Primark store at that location in Elizabeth, New Jersey. I, for one, am very excited. Unfortunately, I will not be able to make it. I was hoping to be there. Unfortunately, that day happens to be a Thursday. My husband's not off, so he's working. And I can't do it by myself. So I can't travel because I don't drive. So doesn't that beat all? For me, it does. That's just the way it goes. So I want to say that's the date. She did say that's the date. For me, I want to believe it, but then maybe it's unconfirmed, but she did give that date. She was very excited because that's going to be her location. So I'm excited for that as well. I will be out there at some point, definitely, because I want to go back to the Disney outlet, which is in that mall as well. So let's see what else they got, you know. All right, people, I think I'm going to, it's like 5:27 in the afternoon. I'm going to take my, change my clothes, my pajamas. I am wearing my Harley Quinn shirt. I love this shirt. I love this shirt. I bought this at my tattoo place when I went and got my tattoos. My tattoo artist, the store sells clothing and stuff, and they only had one of these, and I grabbed it. So then there now. Yeah, and my husband and I, we were discussing, because, you know, you have to wait for the 60-day mark to make your food reservations for Disney, and we're gonna grab Cinderella's Castle. We hope to do that again. You know, we've usually had a pretty good run at that every year. Every year we go. So hopefully we will be able to make that again. And then, you know, we booked the 50s Prime Time, and then we do the Sci-Fi Diner. That's just 3 of our main places right there. Besides, then we go off the radar a little bit, even though it's still on Disney property, but we go to House of Blues. We love House of Blues. We also enjoy Via Napoli. So we do a large pie at Via Napoli. So we do have our things. I would like to make it to Splitsville again. I haven't went to Splitsville Lanes in a while, the bowling. We had good burgers there and everything. But we haven't done that at all in a few years. It's been a while. So I'm going to see if I can mention that also to my husband. You never know. All right, people. I'm going to end now. Hopefully maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I'll look around and see. I just really wasn't in the mood for walking too much today. Just lower back. It's usually it doesn't really bother me that way, but it has been bothering me. Maybe the change of weather, but like I said, I've been lifting. I've been doing some things around here maybe I shouldn't be doing, but gotta get things done. All right. Love to all. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Have a great Thursday evening. Relax. Enjoy the night. I'll probably put on my pajamas and sit down on the terrace. That's what I'm going to do. And with my Stitch cup that I'm still using. But I will have tea in my Princess cup. Because I felt the need to get the Princess cup. By the way, I saw in person at Box Lunch, they had the Rocket Loungefly bag. Gorgeous. Really, I was very, very impressed with this bag. Really, even the face detail of Rocket. I mean, it's got the fur and everything. He's got his head with the fur. And it also has an attached tail. I don't know if you could detach it, but, you know, because it was wrapped up and everything. But there is a tail. But just the face alone for this Loungefly for Rocket, and he's got his outfit on and everything. It's really, I was really impressed. They really did a good job with this Loungefly. You guys really did with the Rocket bag. And it goes for $85 at Hot Topic. But it is stunning. It's great in person. You know, so if you look at it online and then you look at it, it's probably going to be 2 different things. But I'm telling you, it is really a great bag in person. Really is. They really, very, very perfect detail on that. They did a good job. Okay. Have a wonderful evening. God bless you. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.